First box is not ready, just waiting, getting straight. A lot of water coming off the island to the right, which is affecting Princeton University. They race against the stream here. It's getting a stern warning.
Attention! Go!
So the Temple Challenge Cup is underway between Universite de Lyon, France on the left of your picture, and Princeton University on the right in the early stages, 50 meters out, through 75, out to 100. University of Lyon from France just looking to have the edge here, but we now expect Princeton University just to wind it up. Look again, the crew's starting to just veer out. A lot of water on the right-hand side on the buck station here, and having to just correct themselves. David McFall, the coxswain of the Princeton crew, really coming back on there, and as a result of that, Princeton come away from the Temple Island 2 or 3 feet down, and now having to find their rhythm. The advantage in the early stages here, University of Lyon.
Yeah, so many crews on that buck station have done that a bit off the start. We've seen seem to really
water.
take something. But a lot of water. There was a lot of water here generally.
Just moving off the Temple. They race against the stream.
But look at this. I mean, we've been waiting for a close race. I was commentating yesterday on protections, and we've been waiting for a close race. And I really hope, looking at the form of these two boats, that we would get one. And I'm really, really hoping now that we will get a close race. Both of these crews have come through pretty easily. Universite de Lyon beat Eton on Wednesday, and then Lager, the Netherlands, very comfortably yesterday. Princeton University beat Liverpool University, my old, where I learnt to row, so I'm very sad to see that. But they had them by the barrier, really. So they've got the form coming through, but it is now Universite de Lyon is inching out. Off the start, they had the lower rate, so it looked like Princeton University kind of really, really hit that start hard. Universite de Lyon are just a little bit more relaxed and got out to length a bit quicker.
Coming up now to the barrier. Traditionally around the first quarter mark done here. 2009 was the last time Princeton University won this event here. They're going to have to move in the second quarter of this course if they're going to continue the challenge and put that right. They are down by about quarter to a third of a length from the University of Lyon. You'd expect that though, because the French student crew here packed full of under 23 ex-junior internationals. Pretty good junior system at France here. The French work on. You can see that coming together, a good center of excellence for student rowing at the University of Lyon. They're now out to about 3/4 of a length and right on the edge of being warned, University of Lyon. Just a little move there. See that they've come out. They don't need to put the rudder on so quickly. You're okay there. In the middle, you could put the puddles down. Just start to disrupt the Princeton crew here because you're not being warned by the umpire. Now, though, Lyon just easing back in and giving Princeton a bit more of clean water. But the race is definitely still on here, but the run looks better from Lyon.
Yeah, you can see they're just about chaining there, so still at 35 rate, and they're getting there. What's great about these kind of overhead shots is you can see the puddles and you can see where they're putting the blades in, and they're nearly getting the same gap between the new set of puddles as the 4 blades that are in there, but it's still very close. I mean, this University of Lyon crew is selected crew, I believe, here, and they were silver in the World University Rowing Championships, so this is an academic 8s race, and they've been second in the world at academic 8s pretty much, so you know, you'd expect them to be out in front, but this Princeton University is giving them a good race, aren't they?
Phenomenal shots here from the droners. We are almost in the boat. We're allowed to get in there and just experience what's going on, the drama of it, the brutality, because that is what, beyond the pims and all the socializing and whatnot that goes on, this event is essentially 2 things. It is addictive because it is brutal. And what we're seeing right now is a fight out there. This is the Temple Challenge Cup here. And after a somewhat shaky start, Princeton, who are on the right of your picture, at one point, they're about a third to a half a length down here. They are fighting. They are being made to fight for every single stroke all the way down this course. We are through Remnant Club on the left-hand side. 2/3 of the course done. They're into the final third. The race is going to go right to the line here. And Lyon have just got great composure here. Everything that Princeton are firing at them, throwing at them, they're dealing with it, Alison.
Yeah, I mean, the Princeton crew, from being they got back to within a canvas, didn't they? They got back to really thought they might take it, and the University of Lyon, they just kept relaxed, they kept pushing on. I mean, they have looked really impressive through the heats and the races up to here. And now we're coming down to the grandstand, and sitting in there earlier today, what was so fantastic was you can't see anything until they come down, but you have the commentary on the markers. And each time when there's a race and they say it's a canvas coming down, the whole grandstand goes, ooh, you know, and it's like they know there's a close race coming and everyone puts their attention. So there'll be grit in there at the moment now with excitement waiting for this close race. After a series of processions, here we go.
So now they're
taking it up.
In through the general enclosure, a little under a minute from here. It's just 10 strokes followed by 10 strokes followed by 10 strokes, and just hanging on because Princeton now need to go one more time here, because still composed, the University of Lyon from France here have just been superb. Surely they can't lose it right at the end. They've held off Princeton University. The crowds are now just urging both of these crews as they're getting very close here in the middle of the lane. The umpire now warning University of Lyon that now will just take a bit of speed off them.
Lyon back up to 38 there, back up to 39, but they've had somewhere to go because they've maintained the composure. They've had that extra gear, so when they were challenged, they've got it, they've lifted, they're back up there, they're pulling it back out to a length now, coming into the last 100 metres now.
Through the progress board, and it looks as though University of Lyon have just held off that last push from Princeton University. They came oh so close on the edge there to clashing or getting close into water. They were warned away, but University of Lyon through safely, and will race Columbia. And listen to the roars from all of those students. And Anthony Benoit in the coxing seat here has done a fantastic job of getting his crew cool, calm and composed. And remember, look, that's the reaction, and this is only a quarter final. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the magic of Henley Royal Regatta.